Okay, so we reviewed our video and discovered that we couldn't see part of a subassembly that we put in front of the camera. So we're going to try again here and make sure that this is being shown. Okay, so this is the YIG subassembly, and this takes in the M&N frequency in the 2030 and locks the YIG. So right here is the SMB jack for the M&N. Right here is the SMB jack for the 2030. And then this is the phase detector output signal. And then this is the IF pass-through right here. So this section underneath here, might as well talk about this section while we've got it here in front of the camera. There's a card under here, and this is a sampler, and it uses the M&N frequency and mixes with the YIG first LO and creates an IF frequency. That IF frequency comes out here on this SMB and is passed through this little short cable, and it goes into the YIG tuned YIG loop phase detector underneath here. That generates an air voltage that comes out here, is passed into these cards here, and comes back up into the YIG on a control line, and it actually steers the YIG for phase locking. This little box right here is the YIG oscillator itself. Here it is. It has a frequency of 2.3 to 6.1 gigahertz. These can go bad, and I'll cover in another video how to replace these and what you need to do if you do have a bad YIG oscillator. Okay, so here's the YIG. This whole assembly here plugs back into this. Ribbon cable connects, couple 3 or 4 coax cables, and it's back inside the instrument. On the top side of this is also a LO, the first LO YIG comes in, and there's a split essentially that comes out. One path comes here and it goes to the RF section. That's right here, YIG tuned out. And the other path is used in the phase detection and IF assembly, the IF. It goes over to the IF and is mixed with the M&N. So this is really the heartbeat of the YIG phase detection, the oscillator assembly itself, and it's all right here. And if you have a problem in here, this is a difficult sub-assembly to troubleshoot. Hopefully you won't get a problem in here. There's only a few adjustments with this sub-assembly. There's a pot here, and there's a few adjustments in here. Most likely, those aren't the issue. If you have a problem here, more than likely it's something, perhaps a bad solder joint, something simple with a connection. The YIG itself is starting to act up. Okay, so I think that's our corrections from the last video.